So this is the second video of the series where I'm gonna show you how the automation actually works and how you can build one for yourself. But before we begin, I have an update on my job search. So far I have sent around 40 applications in 4 days, and I already have 2 interviews scheduled. One is a 6 months IT technician contract position, and other is a full-time role. And for the full-time role, they wanted me to record a video of myself answering 3 questions. Two of them was technical question, and one was why I want to join their company and why I'm interested in this position. I always take initiative. I'm very eager to learn because I believe the more I learn, the broader my vision becomes, which helps me to come up with better and more creative solutions. That's why I'm very excited to join your company. Your values really match the kind of person and professional I am. All right, so let's talk about the automation. So the prime reason of building this automation was that I don't wanted to waste my time manually making a resume using ChatGPT, Claude AI, whatever. We know that there are so many fake jobs and ghost jobs out there in the market, and we do put same amount of efforts in a job application, and I don't want it to put same amount of effort or any amount of effort or time into fake job which does not even exist. So instead of manually putting efforts to make resumes, I put significant amount of time building this automation so that I can streamline the whole process. All right, let's see how it works. So we have 3 things here. We have a Telegram, we have a Linux machine, which I'm using Ubuntu, and we have Claude AI. Now let's understand the function of all 3. So at the very first, we have Telegram. So we are using Telegram to create a Telegram bot, and the bot is always listening for us to send a message, and that message would be always a job description. So the bot is always listening to our chat, and it just wants us to send a job description. And then we have our main thing, which is our Linux server. In Linux server, we have 4 files. The first is bot.py. This is the main file. This has all the scripts and all the functions that how bot will act. The whole workflow is within this bot.py, and all those PDF files that you see, that white page, background, font, color, whatever, all those things are hard coded into this bot.py file. Bot.py also has my personal information, which is going to be static in all the resumes, like my phone number, my email address, my name, the companies I work for, how long I work for, my education. These are the things are hard coded in the resume, so they are not going to change. The only thing which is going to change is the professional summary, the technical skills, and the job duties. And then we have our other file, which is prompts.py. As the name states, this contains prompts, commands, and other information. That's how we want our AI to respond to our messages or the job description. This has instruction like you are an elite resume writer specialized in ATS optimization, and so on. And this file also has some strict rules, and the rules are like the professional summary will be maximum of 55 words, 2 to 3 sentences, and the rules are no em dashes. Every sentence must contain a specific detail, no generic statement, so that the resume looks human written. And then we have another file which is knowledgebank.txt. This file actually contains my all working history, job duties that I have performed in the past, skills that I have, projects that I have done, and courses that I have took. So when we send a job description to the Linux server, it actually combines all those information from the knowledge bank and from the job description, and it reframes my job duties and maximize the ATS score for that particular job. It also check if the, let's say I have used 3 apps and the 4 app is kind of similar. Let's say I have used like Google Docs and they want me to use Excel. So this knowledge is transferable, so AI will write Excel in that while creating job duties, and that I can explain in the interview that this skill is a transferable skill. By doing so, I'm not faking my experience, I'm not inventing job duties, but I'm actually reframing my existing job duties to better match the current job that I'm applying for. So my Linux servers have connected Telegram chat and the Claude AI. So when we send a job description to the Telegram, it goes to my Linux machine, and then Linux machine combines my knowledge bank and the prompt and my job description, and it shoots all that information to the Claude, and then Claude generate the responsive ingestion and it comes back to the Linux server, and then Linux server combine all those information and renders all that information into a PDF file, which then it shoots back into the Telegram chat. And in the end we have the .env file, which contains all the secret information like the API key, the Telegram API key, and then which cloud model we are using. I'm using Sonnet 4.5 because it's cheap and it's best for text generation. Before I was using Opus, which is very expensive, and that is especially for coding stuff, not for text generation. So that model was overqualified for the job that I was doing, so I'm using Sonnet 4 and 5. Nothing like this exists in the market. There are websites which generates resume or whatsoever, but nothing like this exists in the market, and I'm capable of doing all these things, but I'm struggling to find a job. One thing you might have noticed that when we get a PDF file in the Telegram chat, it also gives us the ATS score of the resume. The way it works is I have written rules in the prompts.py, which is based on the leading ATS platform out there in the market like Workday, and our machine gives us a ATS score based on the keyword match, skills alignments, experience match, summary match, and the format. I think pretty much everyone is using AI to apply for jobs, or they are using ChatGPT or any other sort of AI to create their resume. They're making a resume very quickly, so I think the recruiters are getting a lot more resume than before. And I also think that the quality of those resumes are not that great. They are vague, but when we generate a resume using this method, you can see how well written and professionally this resume look, and it doesn't look AI generated at all. Alright, so this is pretty much for today. If you want to build something similar, I have added my GitHub link in the description. You can go and see all those files and replicate one for yourself. If you have any questions, you can drop in the comment section and I will try to answer all those questions.